is that now that you can keep it in a straight line, you're really starting to understand how that logarithmic spiral kind of, as it folds into the body, it just unfolds and continues to accelerate and expand on its own energy. And your body's become very, very responsive and reactive to that. When we're picking up the golf club, though, we still know we've still got, like, we have our muscle memory, or the motor patterns that we've kind of created and the reflexes we've developed around the golf swing. There's a part of us that still wants to turn and add energy to the motion. So even if I get it started really well, when I try to kind of turn inwards and start accelerating, you can start feeling that the body naturally starts to push the club outwards more as a balancing reactor. And of course, now we've got to pull the golf club back in. So that's why the finish keeps kind of going underneath. So we know your pro swing is doing more like this. It has that expanding, extending movement. So what we want you to do, so you can learn your finish position, or not your finish position, but that understanding of how that continues to happen with the golf ball, and what actually has to change in your perception. Doing the pro throw, or I might even call this the pro let go, because I don't want you to like physically try to throw it. But if you do the pro let go exercise, where you're getting it in alignment and you're just letting it go like so, but then you just kind of let your body naturally just, you know, end where it ends, you'll notice where your arms went. There wasn't a pulling back in, there was a nice release outward. Well, this is what happens with our golf swing too. So when the golf swing is coming, is functioning like the pro swing, where we give it the time for it to fold inwards, and now as it starts to expand outwards, well, yeah, it's very natural to let that go, because if you're letting that energy strike the ball, you don't want to slow it down, you want to keep letting it expand. Again, when you add a rotation, or you try to feel like you got to speed it up, or pull on the club, or spin the body harder, you now corrupt that arc. It starts going in the wrong direction, and then your reflexes that you've trained take over. So then you use your old golf swing, if you will, to strike the golf ball. So when you're doing that pro throw exercise, I would start with just doing what we did with the pro, but then just tap the pad or put a tee on the ground and just let yourself kind of carry it like this. And in your own words, you kind of notice, hey, yeah, it went shoulder to shoulder. Not that that was the cause of it, but that's just the way the body naturally reacted. And then when we hit the golf ball, same thing. Okay, we're going to take it back there. We're going to let that happen. We're going to see if we can let the golf swing again fly out to the ball and allow that finish position to be very, very natural. So if you can pursue it that way and really get good now that you're starting to understand, yeah, as I wait for this to fold inwards and it starts to really accelerate on its own, yeah, your body starts to then learn the matchups naturally.